from Ethiopia. Today we're gonna talk about the new released. I think we don't know about it, but DJI surprised us by the new DJI 3 Pro Mini. I think 3 Pro Mini or DJI Mavic 3 Mini Pro. Yeah, I think like that. And so today we're gonna talk about that drone, and without further ado, let's go dive in. So DJI doesn't give us a leak or something to realize that they are gonna have their new drone, but they surprised us. I mean, I don't know that they are gonna release. So let's talk about the specs. This thing have like 4K 60 frames per second. Yeah, 4K 60 frames per second with 1.3 inch sensor that's near to like I think 1 inch sensor, and that's bigger than the last model, and that's nice to see. And this thing have 14 megapixel. I mean, how cool is that? That we're gonna see like so crisp images, even though that this thing is not made for pros, but like beginners to have an experience like a pro. This thing have 4K 60 frames per second. That's decent quality. I mean, not decent, extremely good quality. So when it doubled with the 48 megapixel, you're gonna get like everything you want to do with that drone as a beginners. So when you begin with that drone, you're gonna feel like a pro. So or if you add to the price, the normal price with the controller is the basic with the normal controller is $759 for basic model. And if you are only wanting the aircraft and you have the like the air controller or the air tools, I think if you are that, they're gonna connect. So if you want the aircraft only, you're gonna get like $669, and with the built-in screen controller, you have to pay $909 almost. And I think it's worth it if you pay $19 for with a control. I mean, you're gonna get so much immersive quality, and you don't have to connect your phone. You can't have a phone call and then you don't have to disconnect it or something like that. That's nice to see. And it's only coming for like the extra built-in screen for the drone controller is coming for like $150 in added. So I think it's worth it. So if you want to buy, I think I recommend you to buy with the built-in screen remote controller by $19. So that's nice. And the RC control only is like just $1,200 almost. So it's nice to see only for this added price. So I think that's cool. So DJI claimed as said for us like this thing have 36 miles per hour speed, so that's decent power. And it's so light. Now the quarter kilo, I think it's like 250 gram. I think that's so light. I mean, I think that's not gonna be controlled in windy extreme wind. That's not gonna be controlled in extreme wind. But if you see Potato Jet and another reviewers, so it's a decent motor power, so it controls. I mean, it handles the weather, so that's nice to see. I think 36 miles per hour is decent power. Like it's not like 48 or any else. So that's decent power for beginners. Even it's extremely good for beginners, as I said before. And this thing can record if you want HDR videos. This thing can record I think 4K 30 frames per second in HDR, and that's nice to see. And it have 1080p, decent quality 1080p, 120 frames per second, even though that doesn't support HDR. And it have I think called D-like. Let me see my note again. Semi-like, yes. I mean a D-log or L-log flat profile for videos that provided by DJI, like their log profile. So that's nice to see. I mean, you can apply this. I think you can't apply this on 1080 to 120 frames per second, but it's a beginner drone. I mean, these excessive things, like you don't have to care about so much like these things. If you are just enthusiast for having a drone, you don't have it. But if you want a professional look, you are going to get the $5,000 DJI's Mavic 3 Cine or normal model. So this is a nice addition, a tip for us. I think DJI is the best brand I ever seen in these things. So they provide us that they all get the technologies that have been done by their teams, and provide us they all have things. They are not gonna say like we take this, we take that, and we're not gonna give you this today. They are free to give us anything they can have. So that's nice. I think Sony, Canon, all professional cinematographic or photographic companies should have to follow DJI's way. So in this dimension, so I want to say that. And let's talk about the power. So this thing have 34-minute airtime. So I mean, this thing can fly 34 minutes, and that's true. I mean, they give us true specifications. They are not gonna say like we have 40-minute flight time and you are again gonna get like 30-minute flight time. That's not like that. If they say 34-minute flight time, as I see from what I do, just trying in the real life experience, he claimed that 34-minute flight time. So I think that's nice. Telling us the truth is best way to provide us a good and some real worthy material. So I think DJI done a good job in this drone, at least for me. I don't know about you. So, and this thing can go 12 kilometer connection with our lost connection. You can connect this thing for 12 kilometer control this drone from 12 kilometer. If it's clear day, I mean, if it's have windy or like cloudy day, you're gonna get like 7 to 10 kilometer, and you can go to 4 I think 4 kilometer height. That's decent range. So I think this drone have best specifications as a specification. But when we come to the experience, you're not gonna you're not gonna get different experience from the specification. All that fun stuff like active strike, activation 2.0, I think focus mapping, I think all things that provide us as a software. That thing, I think DJI is the best as a software and like drone specification, like second schedule. And so I think you're not gonna see much change the characteristics from the specification. You're gonna get like decent power as the specification in real time. So that's nice thing to see. I mean, DJI are trying to make us. They are not trying to spoil us and be like, yeah, DJI said this, but now we are not gonna get that thing. It's not like that. It's not gonna work like that in DJI's commercial. So that's nice. That's what I like about DJI's and their improvement year to year. We are getting so much improvement in their drones, and I I think we're gonna keep seeing like the 4D one. It's Surface Cinema camera and they nailed it, so we're gonna see a lot of things like that. I hope DJI makes another product, so I think I'm gonna like it. If I own it, I'm gonna enjoy it. So if you DJI watching this video, so you can give me and try it. So as you see, okay, and that's all for today's video, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, be the family of the channel, comment down your thoughts, and how you see the video. Tell me the video how it's look like. And if you enjoy watching this video, comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a bright future.